Yeah. My spiritual car supports my dead existence and powerful existence. But my car also pumps the death of my enemies and shit. And all kinds of cool, badass shit. But, like, you know, I don't know which child of God wants to get that jiggy with it and which don't. So I try to just say, be good little girls, be good little boys. Don't understand about hell more than you need to stay good and stay away from bad things. Because most children of God are so sweetie and passive, just like God and Jesus. God and Jesus have an aggressive, but you have to push them to find it. Whereas a lot of gods, you know, have dealt with hell and aggressive inappropriateness for so long that, like, a lot of gods that have died too much, suffered too much, been a fuck you toy too much, or an aggressive fuck you target of a devil or something too much, get real evil, real feisty, real hateful, and happily kill, you know, when people or something deserves it, and, you know, get quite jiggy with it. You know, and by the time a god is murdered by an evil god enemy, or by the time a god has to be subjected to pretending to be human and get murdered or something, you know, it gets bad. So yeah, if you are finding out, you guys can get pretty jiggy. You guys are pretty brave. And yes, I do pump the constant destruction in death and beyond of my enemies. So the vehicle is re-destroying their death spiritually, and it's usually their soul, and I just pump it back into them, and it's unimaginable suffering. A lot of times they're in hell, or they're already getting dealt with. Sometimes they're gods that are, you know, just fighting with us, and it's just a piece of what we're doing to fight back. But yeah, it's a scary card too. But if you don't want to know the scary side of God or God's cars, I mean, it has a goody and a holy and a sacred and a tranquility, a zen, a peace. There's everything in that car to support, you know, the comfort of my death and stuff like that, and the magnitude of being so powerful on a small planet. But yeah, yep, you're a child of God finding out, you know, a car goes a lot of directions.